Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today's video is on this summer soft glowy dewy glam. It's also about how I do my eyeliner. Lately I've been wearing more of this Arabian cat eye eyeliner and I like to line the inner corner. And a lot of you guys have been asking me how to do this inner part on Instagram. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you a step-by-step on how to do that. If you guys are interested in all the details, please keep watching. Okay, I'm gonna prep my skin first, and as you can tell, my skin did horrible last week or 2 weeks ago when I was on my time of the month. My face exploded with cystic acne and I couldn't control them. This one is the very last one and they left scars, so I'm in the process of fading those using different types of creams to help fade these marks more. Before applying anything on my face, I like to use a Marula oil. This is the Drunk Elephant Virgin Marula Luxury Facial Oil, and this contains omegas 6 and 9, which is going to help nourish and bring a nice healthy glow to my skin. It spreads so nice. I'm going to make sure I pat in that oil on my cheekbones and the highest points of my face because I want those to be nice and glowy. I'm going to remove any kind of oil that I got on my eyes because I find that when I have a little bit of oil, my mascara and eyeliner will transfer, making sure I get the inner corner as well because that's where we're going to place the eyeliner. So I don't typically like to start with my face, but this time I'm going to start with my face because I feel like I'm not going to have too much fallout on my face anyway. So I'm going to prep my skin with a primer. This is the Too Faced Hangover Replenishing Face Primer. And I'm dabbing that in the center of my face and then diffusing it outwards. For my foundation, I'm going to use the Stellar S04. I love how this finishes on my skin. It's not too drying and I feel like it matches my undertones perfectly. Lately, I've been using my fingers to spread the foundation. I find that I get way more coverage that way. I don't know why. I think maybe because my fingers don't soak up all the foundation like brushes do. But I find it more efficient to use my finger to cover up scars and other types of blemishes on my face. I'm going to use the Luxie Buffer Foundation brush, and I like to dab in that foundation with this particular brush. I can still see a little bit of my scars coming through, so I'm going to use a concealer to spot conceal, and I'm using the Stellar concealer in shade L02. I'm going to use the same foundation brush. Okay, so now I'm going to bake. I don't want anything to crease, so I'm going to bake underneath my eyes right away. I'm going to use the Stellar Haze setting powder. It's a pretty nice silky finish. This under eye area is set and this under eye isn't. I love the dewiness of this under eye a lot, but if I leave it like this, it will end up creasing, especially when the weather is so hot. It kind of starts to melt off. So a setting powder does help with preventing that. And then there is a tiny little wrinkle I get right up here. Let me make sure I set that. Okay, next I'm going to set the entire face with the Jouer's Soft Focus Hydrate and Setting Powder. I love this type of setting powder. It is so beautiful on. You can actually wear it without any kind of foundation. It gives this really nice luminous finish. I don't like it when setting powders take away from the shine that I like. Like for example, I love this shine that's going on here, but if I use a setting powder, it's going to mattify it all. This helps to keep that shine going. I don't like to place this on my nose because it will add a little bit of shine on there and I don't want the shine to be there. I kind of like to focus it on the outside perimeters of my face. So I'm going to take a fluffy brush like this. This is the Seamless Shaping Finish. This is, I think, used for shaping up your face with, but I like to use this specific brush because it allows me to kind of focus it in places that I want it to be focused on, like for example on my cheekbones. My foundation is set. As you can tell, it didn't take away from that dewiness that I have underneath this setting powder. And moving on to my eyes, I'm not going to apply a primer on my eyes. This is my natural lid color. It is slightly discolored and sometimes I like to keep it this way. I'll apply a foundation and just kind of like go with a bare eye. I'm not going to hide it in this tutorial. In fact, I'm going to try to add a similar shade to this color, but I'm going to intensify that more with this shade here by bareMinerals. This is the Latte Gem Nude Eyeshadow Palette by bareMinerals. It is a beautiful palette. This is the shade that I'm going to add on my lids. And for this, I like to use a flat brush like this. It's like a flat, fluffy brush, so I can apply the color and then diffuse it as well. and then I do circular motions right above my crease. This is going to help diffuse that shadow. Okay, I'm going to take a clean fluffy brush and diffuse it even more. That's pretty much it for the eyeshadow. Next is the liner, and I've been obsessed with the Chica y Chico eyeliner. Oh my god, this formula is absolutely wonderful, but after using it for a month, the tip changed. Like, it became weird. The brush part became super fuzzy, and I can't get a clean line anymore with this, but the formula is absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna go in with a newer formula, and I haven't tried this out yet. This is the Too Faced Better Than Sex Easy Glide Waterproof Liner, and I absolutely love the tip. When I saw the tip, I was like, yes, I can do a more focused liner right in the inner corner of the eye, and it's just so thin and nice and pointy compared to this Chico y Chica liner. So definitely going in with something like this is going to make my eyeliner game a lot easier. When I'm doing the inner corner of my eye, I stick to my normal shape and I just pretty much connect it. So I follow where all the lines are at, and having a pointy tip like this really helps. I kind of try to get as close as I can to the lash line where the lashes are actually growing. That's where I'm placing this eyeliner at, and I will continue to darken it and kind of thicken it up a little bit, but that's pretty much how the foundation looks like. And then I'm going to use this eyeliner in more of a horizontal fashion and dab it along the lash line. And sometimes I notice that I have gaps, so I'll raise my brows and then fill them in. That's pretty much how I've been wearing my eyeliner lately. I feel like it gives me more of this nice lifted almond shape. Here is how it looks before and after. It gives you a really nice tilted lifted shape. I'm gonna do this off camera and I'll be right back to do my brows. I really like this eyeliner. Wow, this literally just became my favorite eyeliner in like a second. It is so smooth when you apply the liner, and that is one of actually the biggest flaws that I see in a lot of eyeliners, is that when you're applying it, it starts to skip, and when it starts to skip, at least for me, it messes up because my skin tends to be hooded and kind of loose right at the end, and that just makes me want to do the whole thing over again. But with this one, it glides on so nice and smooth. Definitely my favorite, top favorite now. And next I'm going to be doing my brows, and I'm going to be using the Zings formula. I always find myself reaching out for these products. They never fail me and they last pretty nice. Whoa, look, I got some Botox. Do I look angry? I'm gonna use some mascara to lift my lashes and make them a little bit longer, and I'm gonna focus it more on the ends to flare them out. And this is the B Stellar or Stellar Lash by BH Cosmetics. Literally one of the best mascaras I've used. I like to use the tip of the mascara. I feel like I don't need to even put on lashes now because they're so long. Alright, we are done. Now I like to apply shadow on my lower lash line, and I'm going to use the same color I did on my lids. But this time I'm going to take a flat brush like this one. Yeah, so this one's a nice flat brush, and I'm going to dip it in the same color. And I'm going to keep it as tight as I can to my lower lash line. And then smoking out that color with a bigger brush. And I'm going to go in with this color Destiny. That's a little nice touch. Okay, moving on to my face. I already have my foundation on. Now I'm going to just add some bronzer. Yes, I got it. Okay, so I'm going to contour my face as well. And I'm going to use the bareMinerals bronzer. This one's a pretty dark bronzer. I like to contour with it. And it's in shade Warm. I think I'm a little too scared of cream contouring. I feel like it just gets so messy if I'm not careful. Powder contours are a lot more forgiving, and it's easier for me to blend. First, focus it right by my sideburns, and then I kind of do circular motions to blend it out. There are some harsh lines. Now I'm going to just take my foundation brush. I know this is kind of counterintuitive right now. but it works. Like, look, it diffuses so nice. And I'm going to use the Makiage bronzer. This one is in Back to Black. I love anything that is like a mineral baked bronzer. It just looks like you got sun-kissed by the sun, and it has this really nice soft glow. Alright, next are my lips, and I really like this particular color. This is from MERZY, and I like to use this particular color because it helps to also contour my lips, which makes them look a lot plumper and bigger. Lately I've been overlining my lips. I love to overline, especially the Cupid's bow, and I like this particular shade to do that with. And then I like to add a gloss. I love hydrated looking lips, especially for the summer. And this is my first time using the So Juicy ColourPop Plumping Gloss. I like to also do it on my Cupid bow because that's what's going to hide that overlined look. It's pretty sticky. Okay, now for the highlighter, and I love this highlighter. You guys probably knew that. And I'm just going to highlight the highest points of my face using the F35 Sigma brush. I love how I still have my natural shine coming through thanks to the Marula oil. I'm going to add a tiny bit to that right up here. So you know, it doesn't look like you got a highlight in the front, but when you do this, shine fast like a diamond. So I like things to go from really intense to diffused out intense, if that makes sense. So I still have the nice shine going on here in the cheek area, but it goes more intense here, which I love. I just feel like it looks more smoother and elegant that way. I just added some gold earrings. I feel like that makes the look even more summery. And I'm going to add this Soul Shimmering Dry Oil. I was so excited when I got this in the mail. So I'm just going to apply it here on my shoulders. Absolutely beautiful, and it smells great, and I love how it just makes it look like I have that wet look, but I don't. Well, at least it doesn't feel wet. This is so good. So they sent me another one in a different shade. It's a bit darker. It's kind of more of this like bronzy shade, which is also very pretty. I'm going to be giving away one of them to one winner. All you gotta do is comment, let me know where you're from, and you're automatically entered. Alright, that is the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. That way YouTube knows that I'm doing a great job. And don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification button. Please enter the giveaway. Don't forget that I'm giving away one of these beautiful highlighters to one lucky person. All you gotta do is let me know where you're from, and yeah, you're automatically entered. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Am I saying that right? If y'all know this song, whoever is Middle Eastern and speaks Arabic and knows this song, please correct me. I don't think I said that right. It's Hawariya bil Hawara, Nasib Timshi bin Nas. I don't know, I think I skipped the whole freaking chorus. But it's like stuck in my head, even though I haven't even listened to it. It just like came up into my